So I'm trying to learn Rolemaster Unified. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a solo session or two on Foundry. And I'm going to record this. I'll heavily edit it. I'll probably do some voiceover stuff anyway, just to cut some of the rambling out of the way. Because I paused quite a lot when I was doing just some of the initial phases of this. So first thing I did was get 3 characters, use the Great Book of Random Tables to get myself 3 names. And they were Paxton, Ronan, and what was the other one called? Marley. And we've got our characters, and then we're just setting the scene here. So what they are travelling on a boat called the Raging Barracuda, and something's happened to the water on board. It's been poisoned or spoiled. They're not too sure. Either way, they had to pull into the nearest island just to get some water, and if they can, get some supplies. So they're sending a small party across. It was Marley the guard, along with Ronan, who is a hunter type. They double actually as the carpenter's apprentice, who is Ronan, the armorer's apprentice, who is Marley, and going along for the ride is our kind of character that we have. There's Paxton, who's a merchant's son, and they're going to come off the boat, set ashore, looking for 2 threads at the moment. 1, get some fresh food, and 2, find a water source so they can send some more people across to get the water. It's obviously quite heavy just for 2 of them. No, should I say 3 of them. Though the merchant's son, I think we're going to start off as being reasonably unhelpful until they start coming into their own. So the first scene is going to be them encountering an animal here. It's going to be a boar-like creature. And that was the scene. However, the way that Mythic GM Emulator works is if you roll a d10 just for the scene, you roll below your chaos factor, which was 5, and I rolled a 1, which means, because it was odd, that the scene itself is altered. Now, there are a number of options you can do with an altered scene. The one I chose was to roll on a meaning table and chose an action and a description. And what I got was leave lazily. Had a little think and I thought, you know what? Paxton is a bit of a liability at the moment. So we're just going to say that Marley and Ronan have gone on ahead as Paxton's idling along, been a bit too slow, and he's going to join the scene late. How late? Well, I'll decide that with a cumulative dice roll every round. So let's cut back to my rambling as I was originally doing this, so you get a bit more of a thought process for what was going on at the time. This is what they see. And they've spotted this. We'll assume they've made their rolls. However, let's just roll their perception, because there may be more in the area. I mean, let's ask the fate chart. Are there more of these boar type creatures in the area? I think that's likely, because I think these are social, but maybe they're not. So let's go and speak to the fate chart. It will still have chaos factor 5, but I think it's likely. So we're saying that there's a 65% chance of a yes. We've rolled a 36, so 36 and chaos factor 5 are likely is a yes. How many are there? I'm not too sure about. Let's make a D100 roll. The higher it is, the more there are of it. Oof, 79. Oh dear. Okay. 79, 2 NPCs. How tough are these things? I'm going to come unbalance the encounter. Let's put that to token control. These things have 97 hit points. Oh, they have 82. They can go at a fair old clip, and they're hitting at 72, 72, 60. What are our heroes at? Our main fighter has got less hits. Less hits and arms. Oof, does not hit anywhere near as well. And our hunter is half the hits. It's not too bad with a hit, so if we do more than 2 here, they're going to be in trouble. But that's what we've rolled, so that's what they spot. Okay, back to voiceover me. I set up the encounter, put 3 boar-like creatures there, and then decided to give Marley and Ronan a chance by rolling their lore skills to see if they come across these creatures before. They both got partial successes, so this happened on the plan that Marley would climb a tree while Ronan would shoot at them, because Marley's got no ranged weapon. Ronan's reasonably good with that, and they know these creatures are quite tough, so they have to be careful to get up a tree and shoot them. So that was the plan. So that means Marley is going to roll a climb, which is climbing. No, I thought it was climbing. No, it was climbing. Plus 20. Right. Difficulty medium. It's a tree. No, it's not medium. It's easy going up a tree. The fat bloke with me can go up a tree. So it'll even be routine. We'll say easy though. Alright, partial success. Let's get part way up. Now, climbing up a tree, it's not particularly stealthy, so we're going to roll these people's perception. These creatures' perception. And their perception is 36, which is pretty good. Oh shit, they have absolutely spotted these people. So how do they react? How aggressive are they? That's what keeps us on camera. Look at this roll, can we? Higher or aggressive? Ooh, they're coming. They're coming. Right, so let's start combat. Select the tokens. Right hand click on one of them. Toggle the combat state. Then up to the encounter tracker. Click on that. Roll your initiative. And off we go. Now, Ronan, because it's a tree, he can go at sprint rate up the tree, so he can roll his climb at 5 foot per phase, which is a quarter of the 22 feet. It's a percentage, easy move, and there you go, 100% up he goes. Remember though, Marley had already gone 5 foot up, so we'll just change his elevation and change Ronan's elevation to the new one, and that's the first phase. Now, Ronan, he's gone up, we need to do Marley next. So roll his climb with a percentage, go easy, roll it, and he is also up. So that's another 5 foot up, 10 foot up the tree, and the boar's turn now to come a charge in. Their phase, they move 35 feet, 38 feet, so we'll move them all up on their phase, one after the other, and they close the distance to hopefully fruitlessly do nothing because our heroes are above them. Phase 2, we'll see Ronan trying to climb a little bit higher. So we'll go to another easy percentage move, roll that, and he gets to go another 5 foot up. Marley's phase 2 will be just holding on to Ronan to keep him steady. The boar's phase 2 will be to close the distance and move another 35 feet closer. All that happens in phase 3 is I rename all the tokens on the encounter tracker and the boars move up. Final phase of the round, phase 4, I have a little look at the talents of these characters. Ronan has got Deadeye, which gives him a 20 reduction to range penalties. He's also got an initiative boost with fast attack. He's got that at tier 2, as well as Deadeye at tier 2. And he's got quick load, which allows him to reload at 0 AP instead of the normal 1 AP. Negatives though, he does have a rapid bleeder, so hopefully he's not going to get attacked. Has acute vision, which gives him +5 per tier to perception rolls, and he's got that at tier 4. He's also unfortunately got a poor taste, and is math illiterate, but is a prodigy with a ranged weapon. Now Marley, he's more defense orientated, so he's got opportunistic strike, which if his foe screws up with a fumble, he'll be able to capitalize on that. He's got riposte, so when he's doing a full parry, he could get a little booster to an attack, as it's detailed there. He has a distinct odour and an iron will, so easy to track, but he does have a little bit of defensive wiles with the iron will. Paxton is slow on the draw, does have a golden throat, is a lazy shit, so is a heavy sleeper. Round 2 sees us starting the combat, because I was thinking about it, thinking actually hang on, he's got that quick draw, which meant that in phase 3 he could have drawn a weapon and started drawing the bow for 1 AP because of the 0 AP cost for the quick draw, and then for phase 4 another AP, so it means then at the beginning of this phase, phase 1, Ronan could fire his bow, which we do. We shoot the bow at these creatures milling around underneath the tree trunk, and I'll shoot back to the audio of what happened. So what have we got? We've got skill bonus, high ground, ranged armor penalty. Defender has got 10. So that's a 16C puncture in the left side, and then we've hit it in the abdomen for a C puncture. Point penetrates just above the pelvis, tearing the muscle. We've done 11 hits, 1 bleeding, it's a -5 injury, and it's a -25, so it's breakage. We are going to apply that damage. And just double check it's taken that damage. 1797. Well, conditions, here we go. Conditions, left, right penetrates. Okay, so not looking good for that creature. Next is this boar, and we will make a morale check for it. So we'll make a fear check. Start based on self-discipline, that sounds cool. What's this? Self-discipline start, level ×2, 6. Fear check, we're looking at fear, resistance roll, modifier, target 50. Go on then. If it makes the target, then it will stay. It's sticking around. Alright, what a stupid thing. Marley doesn't do anything, Boar doesn't do anything, doesn't do anything. Back down to Ronan, who last time they used their instantaneous action, so won't do anything until the end of this round. And these boars won't do anything, and Marley won't do anything, so we can skip pretty much right through to phase 4. Oh, no, come back. Marley gets another shot. On the same one? Yeah, we need that meat. Now, let's engage this, because this makes things a lot easier. We've got a ranged longbow. Now, this thing's moving around this time, so let's see. What does it get for defense? Dodge. We're going to get a partial dodge this time. And then we're going to make our run. And we're going to get this one, and we're going to make our roll. With the longbow. +10, roll. Oof. Ooh. What is this? Longbow. We get a 20D puncture. Jeez. And hit it in the abdomen. Strike sinks deep into the foe's side, damaging intestines. Foe will die in 8 rounds. Okay. Dying 8 rounds, bleeding at 3, -35 injury, -30. Ooh, my goodness. Stunned. Stunned and stunned. Right. That is going to be some meat that they might need to track down. Then we're going to make that self-discipline roll for this again. I think was a creature self-discipline. Now this time I think it really would run. I'm going to give this a -25. Yeah, so it's going. It runs. So on its turn, this one, it'll run 38. Or 35, I think we're doing it these ones. Marley goes, it's getting away. Got it good. No, that's a bit too embarrassing. We're going to forget about the voices for now and edit those out. This other boar runs around, hasn't been hit. I think this is the leader here. This leader will make the leader. No, I'll tell you, we'll make a round check for this. I think you target those lower. Oh, it's a failure. So this one's legging it. 35. And you then are going to make a fear check. 40. Yeah, you're okay. You're happy. You're there. Right, next round. This is the second round. We're going to roll for Paxton. Does Paxton come here? 40% chance. Not this round, Paxton. Right, Ronan, on phase 1. You fired last round, 1-3. 1 round to load. So you could fire at -50. But you're not going to. This boar runs off away. Marley does nothing. This boar doesn't do anything. This boar 35 feet away. Right, next phase. Phase 2. Ronan is now being loading for 2 rounds. This boar. Off you go. 35 feet. Marley or other boar. Oh, that's 30 feet. 35 feet. Phase 3, you've now been loading for 3, so you can fire now onto this one. So this one is running around with a partial. Not a partial block, partial dodge. And so clicky, Arca-T, double click. Oh no, hang on, I don't need to got the other thing up. So you can just do that. Oof. It's above, nothing else. Oh, is that the right one? It's got a base DB of 24. Is that right? Hang on, 35 it should have. I'm unsure. Well, shows I don't know the rules, because look, I hover over this little bubble top and bubble tip, and it tells me that the running skill bonus is halved against ranged attacks. So that 41 is halved. So you had 35. It's really then 17, isn't it? 17 plus the DB of quickness times 2, 17 is 23. Looks like they're rounding up, so that's a fair hit. Well done, Bob. I stand corrected, my friend. So what do? We got a B puncture, which is stabbing through in one of its legs, draws blood and a howl of pain from the boar, and it has taken 22 more hits. Takes a bleed, so that's not good. Its teammates have run off. I think when it's go, it's very likely to piss off. Now these, talking about pissing off, they are going to disappear into the brush. So, whoosh. Well, not yet, I guess. Come back. Right there. We'll do you into the brush. Woof. Next Marley, next other boar. Needs to make a morale roll. Come on, you gotta make a morale roll. You are going to do... Oh, hang on, let's try and use the other thing. Resistance roll. Fear. You are injured. I think it's going to be a 75 you're going to need. Oh, it's a feisty one, this little one. Jeez. You're going to scoot off into the rush. Right, and then we're on to phase 4, where he uses his 0 AP action or no AP action, or 1 AP action to load his bow. This boar is off you went. Molly doesn't nothing. Well, does Molly jump down now? Because it's only just the one boar. I think Molly should jump down and smash this thing. So he's going to jump down. He'll climb down actually. Because jumping sounds like it probably wouldn't work for him. Let's see. Jumping is 20. No, I think he'll climb down. He'll try and climb. It is easy, but it's not absolute, it's percentage, and off he goes. Ooh, it's a success, so he's down 5 feet. And you are 5 feet down. This boar has rolled for its morale, it's sticking around. This one is pretty much gone. This is... Oh, it's a new round. Right, 60% chance of thingamajig coming up. He has arrived on the map. Paxton is on there, so let's toggle and let's get you. It's Ronan first. He's taking a shot at this creature, but he needs to still load up, so he's going to wait. Marley is climbing down. I think he's going to become light now because he's got the creature around him. 30% of 5 foot. A foot. So he's 4 foot above the ground. Okay, next is Paxton. Paxton sees this creature. And does he? Well, yeah, he wouldn't need to roll that. What does Paxton do? What can Paxton do? Let's see. Paxton's got some spells because he hasn't got anything else. He's got no arms. He's shit everything else. It'll have to be a spell. I'm thinking he can try and put the thing to sleep. Sleep 3. So he's going to start prepping his spell. That's what he's going to do. Now, looking at this, spells, casting spells 2 to 4. So he's going to take 4 to do this. Alright, so that's Paxton with 1 phase of preparing a spell. And then this boar, these boars, well, this is off the map. New round. Round 4, phase 1 of 4. It's got to make a fear check. It's got to get out of here. It's not stupid. Or maybe it is. It's really lost its mind and wants to attack. So we are going to do our fear check. 75 target. Failed. Oh my god, this thing's a psycho. Right, sticking around then. And then this one. It's gone. Right. Ronan, phase 2. Last round you had an AP of Snot your arrow, you've got 2 here. You need, I think it's 2 to 4 for range attack, and it's 1 to 3 for range attack. So you got another phase, you can't fire until next phase. Marley, well Marley, you're trying to get down here, remember? Yeah, I think Marley's taking a while getting down here. I think that's how it works. Then you prep. Boars have disappeared. This one's waiting for a target. So we get to phase 3. Ronan, you can fire. So I think Ronan, you do fire. Now this thing again. Just check. It's got its partial. Okay, right. Right. So clicky, rolly, higher ground. Oh dear, that's not going to be good. Oh, that's a little pickle. That's 19 DP and a bleeding leg. Poor thing. What's this thing got left? It's got half hits. What conditions have it got on it? Got a right leg and a left leg. Bleeding from one wound, bleeding from another. This thing's going to bleed out as well. You are now 3 feet, actually, so you're good because you're going down 1.5 foot round. In fact, really, it should be double that, should be in 3 feet. So this time you're at 2 feet down. Right, anyway, that was Marley. Marley, you are down. If you're a foot off the ground, you're just going to jump the rest of the way. This thing's going to savage you otherwise. I think Paxton has now done this for 3. A spell takes from 2 to 4, so you cast this sleep at -25. He'll wait. That boar's disappeared. This one, it's ready to attack now. It's savaging. Once it jump up, it's going to attack him. So click, target. Now Marley, what are you doing? Marley, you are using some kind of dodge. There you go. That's more like it. 36. That seems fair. It's a leg dangling. But it could still mess you up, bro. Natural horn. Yeah. Oh, it's not good. Not good. 24. What's it done? It has attacked him and hit his chest on the left hand side. 8 hits. Not his chest. How could it be his chest? One minute as he comes down, it grabs him. That's off. Ronan, I think you already fired. Look right there. So you are using your 0 AP this round to reload your bow. Marley, you are absolutely down now. Jumping the rest of the way. And you are going into block. And you haven't got enough AP to attack, I presume. Now Paxton, this is phase 4 you got here at the beginning. You can now cast this at 0 AP. So here we go. Target this thing. Spirit Mastery. Sleep 3. No, you got that. And there's something else you can do though, I believe. You've got Excellent. Soothing calm voices gives a +10 to your enemy with verbally calm or swayed. I think that's fine. I think you're going to get +10 per tier. +10 per tier phase 4. That's +40 to this. You got 40. Right, just wanted to check to make sure that they don't have to make a performance roll, but they don't. It's only if you're using their bardic spells to keep those going, so that's fine. So their lovely little voice, their golden throat, is soothing and calming. Soothing and calming sounds like something to put you to sleep. To any maneuver to verbally calm or persuade. Verbally calm or persuade. Oh, do you know what? No, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll half it. And I might be giving too much of a buff here, but okay, let's just do it. So, Boaring. Level 61 versus Essence. So we go to Creature, Essence, Roll versus 61. Oh, that's clever. It's remembered it. And how we go. Boop. Oh my god, this little psycho is still going. Paxton, you failed. This boar has already made its attack. So we're on to the next round. The two boars have gone off. One's going to die. That'll be one of our threads, I think. Track that one down. Ronan, you are knocked narrow, and you were at that last phase, so I think we're moving on. Now Marley. What do you want to do here, Marley? Because it's going to attack you or run. I suspect run. So why don't you take a risk here and try and hit it. Now, I think we need to roll for this board to see if it is going to actually leg it. So let's try that. Boar fear check. Is it going to run? See how high it rolls? Nah, it's broken now. So it will run away. Right, so Paxton starts prepping his spell. Did that reduce your power points? Paxton, that'd be interesting to see. Points. 38, 39. Fucking great stuff, Bob. Great stuff. Right, okay. You prep one round. Or already off the screen. You're getting the flip out of here. 35 feet. Off you go. You're off the screen. In fact, shall we just remove you from the tracker? And remove you from the tracker. Alright, so let's see next. Ronan. What is the range of your short bow? Longbow. Longbow range 100 feet. Yeah, you're gonna wait and hold your shot. Marley, you can't do anything about this, so you might as well just stay there. Paxton, this is your second phase. What's the range? You gotta go. You gotta do it. Alright, so Paxton will do that. Paxton targeting you and using a spell 100 feet. So Spirit Mastery. Sleep. You got your soothing voice, you get half of that. You're shouting at it. You got your two hands. Subtlety is not subtle at all. Fast casting, yes, you've gone at -2 AP. Just double check that. 24, yeah, -2 AP. Meditation, no, 20 plus, -20 is range within range. Okay. Okay, so essence, boar is trying to do it versus 58. So, Bory, gonna do your essence versus level 58. Here we go. Oh, he's a tough little bastard. So, Paxton, again, no. Boar, off you go. 35 more feet. Vroom. Ronan phase 3, a range attack is from 1, 2, 3. 0 APs to load. I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to shoot it. What range is that at? Clicky, targeted, range bow, fire, higher ground. Yeah, you're still up high, aren't you? Yep, off you go. Oh, this thing gets away by the looks of it. Nine more hits. This thing chips away at 35 feet. That's his 1 AP. 35. Ronan. What is the distance that you're going to take one ridiculous shot at? 135. It's going to be a -2 AP shot, I think. That's what it's going to be because it runs on. Zoop. Up it goes. Through the undergrowth. And he then is going to take his shot. Second round. It's 2 to 4. It should be a 1 to 3 range attack. So you're shooting this at -25. Alright, okay. So let's take your shot. And also you're quite far away. But you have that thing which ignores -20 your range. So you've got that targeted. You've got your longbow. If you've done this fast, -1. Cover, I think it's got some partial cover. So what I need to do is check out what the hell the range penalty is. Okay, according to this excellent cheat sheet, he is at a ranged only of medium -10, and you have a talent. Always your ranged attacks +20 reduce. So hopefully that's taken care of. We don't know if it will be, so I might have to roll this twice. But we'll see. Here we go. Does it take care of the +10? -10. Oh, that's a shame if it doesn't. Let's have a look. Skill bonus 63, AP penalty -75, higher ground. Orange rain penalty -10, so it did take it off, you gits. Target cover 20, base DB 10, total 30. 10, that's 12 hits, 22 hits. We'll just apply that damage. . Well, there's a 2 bleed on there. Okay, fair enough then. We'll know that for next time. So this thing's got 12 and the 10's 22, had 4 left. Alright, this thing is going to drop dead. Slightly in the bushes. Right, Marley, Paxton, and the boar comes off camera and then dies, presumably. Was dead. Should be dead. Now that boar's dead. We can end that encounter. And this, it gets away. This one. At 3. Warp around into 38. 4. Well, 4 into 38 is 9. 9 4s is 36. It'll be 10 rounds. So what we're going to do is try and track these down. Let's do the complementary skills calculator. That's kick-ass. I mean, there we go. Right there. Right, here we go. Create a bonus for multiple skills. Calculate average bonus for a group. No, let's create a bonus. Right, select. Primary skill is tracking. Marley. No, both of these guys. Right, so we got to add a skill here. We'll add Ronan's primary skill, which is tracking. Then we'll go to the complementary skills from Paxton, which is perception, and also Marley's perception. And that'll then give us a primary skill bonus with the complementary bonus added in together, because there's a total bonus of plus 23. Where's that come from? All from there, plus 3, plus 1, all from the ranks. And then we send that, click on that. And we think it's light or easy. Light, I suppose. Let's see how this goes. Is Ronan making the skill? Yeah. Oh, 100. Get in there. Right, let's see. That was good. Finally, you focus your attention now. You finally tune perception and reveal that which you seek. Get in. Right. So you guys finally find these critters. And you now have 2 boar. No water, but 2 boar. So now it's to head back to the ship with 2 boars, no water. Now, we just roll to see if there's an interrupt scene. Oh shit, there's a 3, which is an altered thing, so something happens when they go back to the ship now. The first thing you're thinking is, the ship's gone, it's sunk. It's too easy. So let's go on to the chart to think, alright, the scene's been altered. Right, well this means we're going for action 2 this time, and it is 68, which is peace. That sounds a good start. Descriptor 2 again for the next one. 77 we've got for descriptor 2, so peace, protective. I mean, that's all lovely. It's calm, peace of the protective, peace the protective, peace on protective, peace a protective. Right, first thing I'm thinking is it something to do with Marley? So let's ask the Oracle, is it something to do with Marley? Because he's the protector of this group. about peace protective. I reckon that is 50-50, I don't know. We've got 39, so that's a yes. It is to do with Marley. So Marley is something to do with peace on the protective. Peace. Peace. Do you know what? I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to think about what piece the protective, piece a protective, piece of protective, piece in protective, any of those piece protective about Marley, and I'll come back to it later. Wow, how many times did I say peace protecting or protecting peace? How many times it was? Okay, I'll leave it there. Thanks for listening. Cheers.